Let me hear that back. Let me hear that back. So, new life.
Hey everyone, this is your girl Erica, and we're back for another episode of In the Lab, where we take science and merge it to adulting. And we are here for episode number 8. We are going to learn today about efficiency. Here's where most adults go wrong in life. We take on too much. We do multiple roles. Some of us are parents. Some of us are career corporate baddies. Some of us are professionals. Some of us are athletes. We have so many things that we do on a day-to-day basis. Here's a temperature check question for everybody. Is your routine efficient? Is the way that you do things every single day really helping you out? And is it really the most efficient way to preserve your energy? Well, today we're going to see what efficiency is through an experiment that I like to call moving mountains. We're going to see exactly how much energy it requires to move things by ourselves. And we're also going to see how we can build something to move the same entity into another. So just know, for one, I seen this experiment online and I thought it was pretty cool. I'm going to put my own twist on it, and I hope that it works. All right, so far we are 6-1. All right, we got a good record going on against these experiments, and we have been doing some things that have really challenged me, but I will not give up. What you need for moving mountains is 2 cups milk, and you're going to need clear tubing or bendy straws. Here's where I have a challenge. I don't have bendy straws. I've looked all around my house. I've found regular straws, coffee stirs. So what I'm going to use in this experiment is actually going to be 2 different types of tubing that I found within a Windex bottle. So we might not, we got a challenge against us, but we're gonna try this experiment just because I know that it's gonna be cool if we can figure out this concept. I'm gonna take my 2 cups. Yeah, y'all know what kind of cups these is. This is for them smoothies, y'all already know. I'm gonna take my cups. I'm going to add milk to just one of these. So we got some milk. We have our milk right here. I don't even know how this dye is going to do in the water. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how this is gonna be. So y'all gotta stick with your girl. Stick with me. I'm gonna add some drops. And it works, because your girl is, y'all, when I say I like my thoughts and thinking, I thank God every day for my creativity that he has given me. Because who would have thought of this? So we added some dye to this milk because I just want to be creative. And we have our component, okay? So again, we have milk dye. All right, we got our milk. This spoon is going to represent us. The milk will represent our routine and all the things that we feel like we need to do every day. This is your day-to-day routine. So y'all already know I give good examples, but the most efficient way to pour this or to get this inside would be to just dump the milk in. So again, waking up, eating breakfast, getting kids ready for school, getting, your morning commute, going to work, right? And as you can see, this is taking far longer to move, right? Some of us will just, try to figure out how to pick this cup up. Let me see how I can get this in here faster, get these tasks done. I'm going through my day, I'm moving the water, I'm moving the milk, and we're done, right? But is that really efficient? We use a lot of energy to even do that, right? We had to pick up the spoon, we had to kind of repeatedly go back and forth, and then we even had to use more energy to lift this up and pour the milk inside. Now, what if I told you that there was an experiment in which we didn't even have to pick the cup up? Y'all pray for this experiment. I'm pretty sure that when all of us were little, we have done something to the degree of putting our finger over a straw and sticking it in the water and picking it up and then letting it go. That is a process of suction where we need to, okay, this is gonna be difficult. I'm gonna use my clear because I can already tell this is gonna be a thing. Okay. I'm all right, y'all. I don't know. Okay, let me see if I can do this, y'all. I'm gonna bend this. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can. Oh! Okay. We're gonna stick our finger in there. Oh! We almost had it. Okay. Y'all stay with a real one. Stay with a real one now. Stay with a real one. Because the real one gonna figure this out. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna use a different straw. Y'all, I'm getting frustrated. Don't ask me where I got this tube from. Just know I had to kill something to get it, okay? I think it's gonna work. Is it working? Slightly, yes. Let's do this for real. All right. Because we go big or go home. Tube is bendable, it flexes, nothing happens. All right, we're gonna submerge. It's submerged. All right, we're gonna take the tube and we're gonna, hey. Do y'all see that? Do you see that? Do y'all see that? We got action, baby. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Do you see it? It took everything I had, but we got it. Didn't think I needed a longer piece. But what we did, just so y'all can see, we took, submerged, and now we have what I like to call a siphon. We'll do this on a smaller scale. Y'all saw it on a big scale. We're gonna do it on a smaller scale so you can see how it moves exactly. For the love of science, I'm trying to teach y'all something and everything, but we ain't giving up. All right, we got our 2 cups. We got our daily routine, and we're gonna put our 2 cups together. And from here, as you can see. All right, so we have them submerged. They're bending, doing what they need to do. One is filling up. Yes. All right, so you see that? As we are filling this up, we have found a system to make our life, our routine easier. So we got a lot in there. The question to ask yourself in this process is, how do I become more efficient? So efficiency is making things that are complicated, making it easier. It happens faster, smoother, cleaner. We're able to transfer the milk. We're able to transfer all the things that we need done. The system takes over when we put the tube into the cup. The siphon, which is the tube, knows when to stop. It knows when the work is done. So efficiency, honestly, is not about doing something in a better way. It's about doing something in a way that is more beneficial to you. How do we create efficient systems? How do we make a mental or physical siphon within our lives? Well, one is knowing when to stop. It's also knowing how much to put in, and it's also not immersing yourself in something for too long. So if this is your body, it doesn't do any good for you. You have to come out. and you can only hold so much at one time. And what you do is you cipher through and you create the process. I'm getting work done. Things are transferring through me. I'm remaining flexible. I'm getting work done slowly. Everything is happening in its own time. And even though I didn't get everything done, I still got a lot done. I'm still here. I'm still flexible. And I'm empty at the end of the day. So making sure that we take that time to plan, making sure that we take that time to really know what we're putting into our day. What would I rate this experiment? So again, I suggest that if you do this experiment that you have a bendy straw or a longer tubing than this to really show you the effect of how this water works. We were able to get a little bit and show a glimpse of what it's supposed to be. So for that, I will give myself credit. Did we complete the challenge? Yes, we did. Okay, I got the water to move. And as you can see, if you're rigid, it won't work. You need something flexible. I'm gonna say that I completed this. So we are now 7-1. Argue with your mama, because I feel like I moved the mountain trying to get this concept to work. Again, maybe we'll come back to this one in the future, but I feel like I completed this one. If you don't think so, if you don't agree, let me know in the comments and we'll come back to it and I'll show you how to do it the right way when I get the right equipment. Check us out for more In the Lab. Make sure you're being efficient. Efficiency is key. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Get down, girl, don't get down. Get down, girl, don't get down. Get down, girl, don't get down. Get down.